This recording is to help our closing attorneys better understand where certain fees on a 203K go on the HUD. It'll also help you when you receive your funding instructions to have this form faxed over from the bank or from us to start your HUD with, and then back the other numbers in. It tends to make things a little bit simpler. What I'm going to do is just tell you where each item will go on the HUD. You can match it up to your funding sheet, and also give you a quick explanation of the items that need explanation so that you can explain them at closing. So here we go. This form describes how we determine how much the borrower can obtain based upon the repairs that are being done in the property. So the total cost of repairs, that's going to be per the estimate that the borrower has received in the past, is going to go on line 104 in the HUD. A contingency reserve will go on line 105 of the HUD. The contingency reserve is for cost overages that were not anticipated within the estimate. That money cannot be released until all of the original repairs are done, and only on an as-needed basis. There are times when it could be released a little bit earlier, and that would be dependent upon a health and safety issue that might come up and would require that money be released in order to move along with the process. The inspection fees are next. Those go on line 108. Now these inspection fees can run anywhere from 1 inspection to 5 inspections, depending on the type of 203K and the amount of inspections that the borrower, HUD consultant, and contractor believe that they need. These inspections are done post-closing, and it is to determine that the work is done in a manner consistent with the work estimate, so that the funds can be released. Our next line that would go on the HUD is number 7 here, the consultant fee. If there is a consultant involved and it is a full 203K, that's going to go on line 1303. The consultant fee is based upon the amount of work being done, and there's a good chance that the consultant's been paid a deposit or might have been paid in full. So you want to be aware of that at closing, that we'll want to make sure the borrower gets credit for any funds that they have paid towards this fee here. Any permits that are needed for work to be done is going to be listed on line 809 of the HUD, and that money should also be sent to closing and in your wire to be released to the borrower. On occasion, the lender will hold that money until after the permits are pulled, and they'd have to show the permits before they can get the funds, so we want to keep an eye on that. The last thing that will affect your HUD is line 11 here, the supplemental origination fee. That's 1.5% of the loan amount, or $350, whichever is more. Now where that's going to go is that's going to go right here. It's going to go on line 801 with the other origination fees. Because it's included in the amount of repairs, it's not going to be an out-of-pocket expense. So if you have any other questions, you can certainly give Campbell Mortgage a call, and we'd love to help you out if you have any other questions regarding how the fees transfer over to the HUD.